Hello, welcome. We have this question. It says the figure below is a velocity time graph of a car, and then it will find the total distance traveled by the car. That is part A of the question. Part B of the question, it is calculate the deceleration of the car. Now, part A, when you want to get the distance, you get the area of this diagram here, and this one here is simply a trapezia. When you get the area of this trapezia, it will give you the total distance traveled by this car. And therefore, area of a trapezia is given by a half into A plus B, that is sum of parallel sides multiplied by height. This one will give you a half into A. A can be the length from this point to this point, which is 24, plus this length from this point to this point. If this is 20 and this is 4, to get this length you take 20 minus 4, which gives you 16. Then we multiply by height. Height is this length from this point to this point. If you look at your diagram, it is 80. And therefore this one will be a half times 24 plus 16. This one gives us 40 times 80 by 21 by 220. This one will give us 20 times 80, which is simply 1600 meters. That is the total distance traveled by this car. Then part B of the question, we find we calculate the deceleration of the car. Deceleration, it is where the car applies brakes. It was traveling at a speed of or at a velocity of 80 meters per second. Then it starts decelerating. It decelerates from this point until it stops. Therefore, this is the deceleration of this car. We say that we don't have a formula of calculating deceleration, but we say deceleration is simply negative acceleration. Therefore, we use the formula of acceleration to get deceleration. We will say acceleration is final velocity minus initial velocity divided by time taken for that car to decelerate. And therefore, this one will be final velocity. This is where it stops. When you read velocity, it is 0 minus, where did it start decelerating? At this point. What was the velocity? It was 80. That was the initial. This will be 80 divided by time taken. It started decelerating from 20 until it stopped. This is the time taken for it to decelerate. That is now 24 minus 20, which is 4. When you do this one, this will be negative 80 divided by 4, which is simply negative 20 meters per second squared. This one here is acceleration, and the question is asking for deceleration. We said that deceleration is negative acceleration, and therefore we are going to say deceleration will be 20 meters per second squared, and that is your answer. Thank you for watching. Let us meet in the next lesson.